Hello everyone, welcome to IT with Govind. This is my first video and here you are going to learn all the concepts related to IT, all programming languages, web development, mobile app development, Android development, Python, machine learning, AI, everything which you see in the IT in today's world, you are going to learn here at one stop, that is IT with Govind. So in the first session I'm going to start with a programming language which is booming in the market, and the programming language is of course Python. So in this first video I am going to teach you how to install Python in your machine, and then we'll get started with the Python. So first you have to go to this website, just go on Google and type Python. Okay, we have a Python here. Now click on download and download it for Windows. If you are using Mac, so you can download it from here, Mac OS. Okay, so let's click on this. Now you can see this Python is downloaded. This is the exe file. You just have to click on it. Then there is the option of install now. Okay, you can click on add Python to path. This I am going to explain you later what is add Python to path. Just click on this install now, and then it is going to install inside your machine. So it's very lightweight, 30 MB software, install within minutes, and then you are ready to write your first Python programming code. Okay, so now this software is installed. It's getting installed. You can see in my machine I already have one Python software installed here. It's Python 3.10 IDLE, and if you see here I installed Python 3.13. so every few months year it launch its new version, and you can see it's installed now. I have 3.13, which is latest version. You can download and install whatever latest version you get on this website. Now it is recommending something again, disable path limit, length limit, so I'll just click on it. Okay, so what is that path thing? I will explain you later. The path which we have seen when we started installing this Python software, again it is saying something about path, so I'll tell you that later. It is just a configuration setting which we might require in some advanced uh, programming concepts of Python. Okay, so now let's see how to write the first code here. It's very simple. Now you can see here I have Python IDLE 13 and 3.10 both. IDLE is like integrated development environment, means a software where you can write that programming language, particular programming language. It provides you an environment where you can type your programming code and execute it and view the results. Okay, so let's see now. It's taking time to load. Okay, so it's done because it was, I think, first time, so it is taking some time to load. You can see IDLE shell 3.13. This is the shell window. Here you can write your first Python code. I am simply writing hello world. Okay, so print actually is a statement. If you write anything inside this, inside double quotes or single quotes, any quotes, okay, mostly we write in single or double quotes only, and if you just press enter, so it is going to print a message. So if you are very new to programming language, I will explain a simple thing. It's a very simple program, and we are not doing anything like creating a calculator or creating any AI or website or anything here in this first session, of course. So what we are doing here is simply printing a message. So if you see is any simple screens, okay, for example, if you visit restaurants, if you see bus or railway indicator, you see some messages, right? So many of the screens which you see in your day-to-day life, it prints something. Okay, so similarly we have a simple program here which is printing this hello world on the same screen. You can print anything, like for example, hello, welcome to, sorry, oops, welcome to IT with Govind. So hello, welcome to IT with Govind. Okay, so this is a very simple program, and what we are going to learn in our this complete Python course. So we are going to use, of course, this software. This is Python. Ideally, this is very simple software, a notepad like software. This is just a shell window where you can type one liner code and see how it works. So if you have any calculations, you're trying to create anything which you want to just check, okay, you're not creating any program, just wanted to check few lines of code, single liner code, so you can write that here in this shell window. There is one option called new file which opens a notepad like window. Here you can see there we don't have any arrows. There's those three angular bracket arrows we don't have here, so you can type n number of lines here. Like for example, I will write same thing here, hello world, and I'm going to copy and paste, and I will say hello Govind. Oops, Govind. Then we have, let's say, hello India, hello anything. Okay, anything which you want to write, you can write number of lines. Of course, not only a print statement, you can write a whole bunch of code here, number of lines, a number of lines, and then just say save, same like you save your notepad files. So just go to your desktop. I will go to this desktop here. Okay, here I have desktop, and I'm going to just write first code.py. Okay, so Python is the extension for this file, like your notepad file has a txt extension. Done, if the file is saved, now you can just click run and click on this run module here. See now what happens, this window, okay, we have two windows open here, you can see two windows. First one is that ideally window, shell window, where you can write a single line statement to check your code, and the other is this editor window where you can write your program a number of lines. So I have written, you can see 4 lines, and when I hit run, so all the 4 lines together they are running and giving me this output, giving this output on this ideally shell window. So if you wanted to run, let's say you want to create a program, a software code which has, let's say, 100, 500 lines of code, 1000 lines of code, you are creating, let's say, a simple program like a calculator, or you're creating a program to send mail and messages. Okay, these are simple programming modules, so you can create them in this notepad like file and just hit run, and whatever the output comes, it comes on this window. Okay, so there are many things to learn. So Python is not only written in this software, this is just a beginner software, okay, to start with, because we are going to write 100 of lines in the future, but to start with this is very easy to use, simple to use, okay, and in future, means in the few, after a few sessions, okay, I think 2 to 3 sessions, we are going to switch to different software. It's called Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code is also a code editing software. Here you can write again multiple lines of code in multiple pages, You get nice UI to write your code. Okay, you get nice features, extensions. So there are many things. It's a complete software, you can say, not like this notepad window where we don't get a good user interface. Here you will get a good user interface and write your complete software program, whether it is website, your mobile application, or your artificial intelligence, machine learning programs, APIs, whatever you are creating. I will explain these terms in the future. But I hope you understood how to start writing your code. The first step, please install Python. This software is required even if you are not using it. It requires uh, to need to be installed in your machine. I will tell you why later. Okay, because this is the base software. It uses this software to run your program inside your machine anywhere. So even if you are not using it, if you want to use or jump directly on Visual Studio Code, so you must have to install this software. Okay, so just go download this according to your machine, Windows or Mac. Installation is easy, just click next hit. You can go back in the video and check. Write this code. Okay, and I will see you in the next session where we are going to write some more lines of code here in this file, same notepad like file. And in future you are going to learn many things: web development, machine learning, application development. Everything is included free of cost. You just have to like, share and subscribe this channel, IT with Govind. Here you are going to learn everything about IT. Thank you very much.